Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Aishwarya Surushe. Most of you know me. And today I'm very happy that I'm creating a very exciting and interesting video with one of my dear student, Aditya Dhupelia, who is from Mumbai and who has been my student for past 2 big years. And today he's with us. He is going to tell us different experiences which he had with coding, and also is going to show us some of the websites which he has created. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Aditya, hi, how are you?
I'm good, Miss. How are you?
I am good too, dear. Thank you so much for asking. I'm very happy to see you over here. So Aditya, before we begin, I want you to introduce yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, my name is Aaditya Dhupelia. I live in India, Mumbai, and I go to HSI International School to study.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been studying coding with White Hat Junior since the past 2 years.
Okay, you're in which grade?
I'm in the seventh grade.
Yeah, you might be thinking that why Mrs. suddenly asking me I'm in which grade, she knows, but
Yeah,
just for all the people who are seeing the video, so they should know your grade and age. And what is your age?
I am 12 years old.
12 years old. Okay.
Yeah,
Now, Aditya, we are going to talk about many things in this video, right? Correct.
yeah.
But before that, I want to ask you that how coding has helped you. So what would you say about that?
Coding has been like a gift to me.
Mm-hmm.
At the start, it was very boring.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand anything, and I didn't understand how to code basically. But slowly, I started to understand how to code, and now creating big websites like this, it's really made me happy. Also, it's helped me academically because
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the um, I'm one of the toppers in my class in coding, respectively.
Yeah. So you said one thing that initially it was boring for you and you
Hmm.
started feeling interesting, right? So
Yeah.
any major one change which made that mind shift for you from boring to interesting? Any one thing?
Yes, White Hat Junior. When I first joined, I had scheduled 40 classes, and then I didn't have the best teacher
Mm.
at the start. She used to tell us the code for all the projects and stuff like that.
Mm.
And then my mother forced White Hat Junior to give me a better teacher, and we switched. And now you are my teacher, and you've helped me so much over these past 2 years.
So
It's
it's, you would
unmatched.
say that the teacher change for you played a very
Yeah.
important role, like your past teacher, right?
Mhm.
Probably she gave you everything, so you felt that it is too easy or it's boring, right? And
Yeah.
then when you came under me as a student, right, things started changing for you. So thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to say good things about me. I am very happy that you have so many good things to talk about me, hopefully, by grace of God, so
Yeah.
far. Yeah. So now we would start with the most interesting part, Aditya. I
Mhm.
want you to share your screen over here, right, dear?
Okay, I will.
And I want you to show us the projects which you have created. Hmm? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute. Yep. There
Um.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now y'all can see my screen. I'm gonna start with my earliest project that I did on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called the music demo. Basically, it plays different songs using these buttons. They play different songs each. So this is the HTML. It's really short because it was one of my first projects.
Mm-hmm.
It is basically an HTML template with lots of buttons and images and placed in different places using CSS.
Okay.
CSS helped me with the designing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the background color, and yeah, they basically help with the designing to create the images and the placement of the images, the color of the text, and all of that.
Yeah.
And then JavaScript was basically the functioning of the whole website. So first, there was a function where it
Mm.
played an audio, and
Okay.
I just repeated that for all the buttons. And for example, if I press this button,
Mm.
the cradle ringtone, it'll play this sound.
Hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Can we shift to other buttons also?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
play. Um,
Which one you want to play? Your choice.
um, it's. I think it's stuck. I don't
Okay,
know.
never mind. So basically, I want to tell all our viewers that this is the project which he has created by himself. This is not a project which I have taught him, or this was the homework project of White Hat Junior. He is showing all the projects which he has created by himself after learning coding with us. So
Yeah,
basically, this is a website, Aditya, right? A musical website where
yeah,
there are, I think, 5 buttons, and when you click on each button, it plays a particular sound. Like
yeah,
when we clicked on the first button, I think it played the cradle ringtone, right?
yeah. With the cradle ringtone.
Yeah.
I think this is a very outdated site. That's why it
Hmm.
gets stuck often. So it
Yes,
doesn't work good.
correct. So it's codepen.io, the
Yeah,
platform which you
download.
have used, codepen.io. And I think, Aditya, this you had created when we completed just around maybe 40 classes, 40, 49 classes.
Yeah, 40 classes.
40,
I
49
just when
classes.
we started um uh, text-based coding. Just when we started.
Okay, so brilliant work, outstanding. Now
Yeah.
we'll go to your second project. So what is it?
Yeah. So after this one, I
Hmm.
we learned Tinkercad, and I can even pull up a few projects other
First
than
of all,
this
meanwhile
one.
you're pulling up the details, why don't you share with some of our students who are seeing the video that what is Tinkercad, and just a bit more information rather
So,
than me telling it, you tell it, it would be more interesting. Yeah.
so Tinkercad is basically a 3D designing website where you can create many projects. So basically, for example, I created this F1 car when we
Hmm.
started. Um, it I used. Let me just think of this. Okay. Okay. So you can see that I've used shapes. Like there's this sphere over here.
Hmm.
I've used 4 of them, and then I've used other elements like the torus so that I can create these outer elements, and then triangles. And I've messed around with the placing of it. So if I put a triangle here, I can move it around like this. That's basically how I've made this triangle like this. Otherwise, it would be like this,
Hmm. Yeah.
the normal
So what
triangle.
you're trying to say over here is that you can tinker it. That means you can change the views, right? And
Yeah,
second thing is that you can change it from all the direction, 360-degree turn, right?
yeah, and it takes a lot of effort and time. It's easy.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
trying to scare off the other kids? Is it like that? By
No,
saying it's not very easy, or you're trying to take a bit
no,
of what? Yeah.
it's because many people, just because they find it hard at first,
Hmm.
they normally give up. But
Ah.
knowing that it's hard, you like even I find it hard sometimes to create projects like this.
Hmm.
So you shouldn't give up on your first try like that.
Yeah, so basically you should not give up, right?
Yeah.
Keep trying. I remember, I think when I took your first class of this Tinkercad, you were like, oh god, ma'am,
I
where to
couldn't do it.
go, which is the 2D, which is 3D, which is top, which is front. But now you see you're here,
I
right?
could not do it
With
properly.
F1 racing car. And
Mhm.
one thing I want to share over here, that if you use a 3D printer, right,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
if you print it, it would give you a 3D model, right, Aditya?
Yeah. I
Exactly.
wanted one, but I'm gonna try and get it myself.
Yeah, so if you print this using the 3D printer, you would get
Yeah.
a 3D model of this F1 racing car, right?
Yeah.
You can just show it from top, front, and bottom, so that it's more clear.
Instead of showing this F1 car,
Hmm.
which is still a really cool project,
Yep.
I'll show you this one. This one took me like
But
three
who
days
is
to make.
he? Who is he? People like me are not knowing. No, who is he?
I think everyone watching this video knows who he is. I think he's Technoblade,
Okay.
Minecraft creator.
Yeah.
So the
Technoblade.
amount of Technoblade. His character is a pig, Uh,
Hmm.
and you can see the different colors and the amount of shapes that are there in this.
Yeah.
Um, and the amount it took me so long. Oh my god,
How many days?
3 days max.
It's not so long, dear. Then yeah.
It's not that long, but it's
Yeah.
Quite a long
So
time.
you can show it, from top, front, and bottom. So this is
Yeah.
the top view. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me one thing. Alignment. What would you say? Tinkercad is a platform which needs very precision alignment, and a little bit also here ka there hua, then it won't work.
Won't work.
Yeah.
I can show you also.
Mm-hmm.
Tinkercad.
Yeah.
Let's add it. Let's create a design.
It's one of your most favorite platforms, isn't it? Tinkercad.
Yeah, I love Tinkercad.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3D design. Right. Okay. So let's create a simple house. Okay. Um, make a square. Now, if
Correct.
you make it fat and long like this,
Mm-hmm.
from the front view, it looks perfect. But from home, it just looks like a small blob. So you have to increase the height a little bit to make it symmetrical.
Okay.
And now it's a fully nice. It's a circle, basically. Square, sorry.
Yeah.
And then to make the house, you can use this triangle. And then you use this arrow to make it go up and push it back. Then make it big so that it's proper. And then make it the size of the house. And now you might think it's perfect, but no.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's not perfect. Okay, so front view.
Top view, dear.
The top view.
Mm.
It is taking me this long to make a house with two. Okay.
Still done? No. What remains is the front.
Not
Hmm. Yeah.
little bit. Is that done? Side note. Yeah, so this
So,
is.
guys, what he's trying to show over here is that, to just create a
I
simple
have to
house
look.
using two blocks, you need so much of precision, right? He
Yeah,
has come up with many, many big projects. So, it must have taken like more than a day for him to create. But really appreciated, Aditya. Good work. And I think there we go. The house is ready now, correct? Perfectly.
I think a little bit.
Little bit,
Needs
yeah.
to
90% alignment is done. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
done.
now you can just show it from very good. Perfect. Front, left, right, and back and top.
Yeah, it could use a little bit more alignment, but
That's fine. We have understood.
this is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well done, Aditya. I'm very
Yep.
impressed. You remember your statement, correct? I
Yeah.
felt it's very difficult, and currently, maybe in 5 or 6 minutes, you have made a house on Tinkercad with alignments, right?
You can even make like a small chimney if you like. You can add details
Yeah, you,
later.
you can always add details, make it more interesting. So
Yeah.
yeah, Tinkercad, I think amazing platform, good work. I'm happy that you're using it, right? Mostly in
Yeah.
coding, it's supposed to be used every day, practice every day, then it makes you
Yeah.
perfect. I mean, any
3D
field.
designing like this is used for big jobs like
Yep.
NASA uses 3D designs for their rockets and stuff like that.
Even for ISRO, right? Even ISRO
Yeah,
uses
even
it. They
Israel.
might use a different platform, but 3D model is used.
Yeah,
Now we
3D
would go to our Visual Studio, which
Visual Studio Code.
Visual Studio Code, right?
I hated Visual Studio at first.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
So why? I mean, why you
I
felt it was
this
difficult?
JavaScript. It gave me the hardest time of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've even found a new way of JavaScript. Like we've learned the function, like you write function and then this and then all of that. We've learned that way. I've learned another way where you can add images using JavaScript using variables and stuff like that. Yeah, so that is the JavaScript.
Maximize it. Maximize the platform.
Oh,
No, don't
okay,
zoom it. Maximize it from the top.
there we go. Okay,
Now you said it gave you a hard time at the beginning,
yeah.
right? After
It,
learning, what would you say about that?
once you put in the hard work and you understand JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, and you can use it properly, coding will be like it will it will be like passing time.
Yeah.
It'll be so fun that you do not understand how much time you are uh, doing coding.
Yep.
And it's such a good thing. It's not like watching a YouTube video or playing a video game. It's coding. You're understanding how the computer works. You can create applications, and this can be used later to earn money also.
Yep. Now you can show us the HTML code first of all. So this is
It,
the HTML code which he has written, right? HTML.
Basically, HTML, super simple. The H1 where this will get updated in the JavaScript code, where there'll be a document and stuff like
So
that.
basically HTML, Aditya, in short, if you can tell, why are we using HTML? To add the
For basic design.
basic design, to add the components to our website, right? We'll go to CSS. So why do we
Yes,
use CSS?
designing of the web page and things like that.
Okay,
So,
and
okay,
main.js,
this is
JavaScript,
what JS functioning. It's the
function.
most important part.
Yeah, so this is the GS and it is the most important of all, right? It puts
Yeah,
life into your website, right?
yeah,
HTML, CSS, they help you just to, design and make it look good. But what makes it work is the script. It's the
JavaScript.
soul of
Yeah.
our website, right? So you can now go live and let's see. So this is basically which website? Can you tell our
It,
viewers?
it's basically a game. It's Candy Crush.
Yep. So, guys, he is very fond of playing Candy Crush,
Yeah,
right? So he
yeah,
decided that instead of playing, I'm fed up with playing. Now I am become a coder. Let me try to create Candy Crush, and I think he
yeah,
has done a phenomenal job. When I saw it, I was so surprised, happy as well, but very surprised that he could do it. And within just 2 to 3 days, I remember we had a discussion, Aditya. You told me that, ma'am, now I have understood I'm going to create Candy Crush. And I was expecting you to take at least 10 to 15 days, right? But
yeah.
within 2 to 3 days, you're like, see, man, I have done it. So I was like so surprised. I'm very blessed to have you in my life. Okay, click on
Thank
go
you.
live.
I've even used these little comments to understand what each is for.
Yep.
Yeah. And also you can see some functions that you might recognize. Math.floor, math.random, dot
Yes.
length and stuff like that. Okay, time to go live.
Yep.
It's not
Careful.
it's not Candy Crush, it's like a small version of it.
Yeah, but that I'm
Yeah.
sure all the viewers who are seeing, they would understand that even to make a small version, it takes so much of efforts. So there we
Yeah.
go. Chalo, start.
Um Look, you can't even move it where like it doesn't go properly. If you
Yeah.
move it here, then it'll go because it's three.
Yes. So it's
You can just slide it.
mhm,
And yeah,
it's working, right?
obviously no bombs will come and stuff like that. I've
Yes.
been quoted
And
for
if
that.
you see at the top, the score is increasing, right? It's
Yes, what is
720. Now
increasing?
it's 780. Very good.
900, 930, 990, and 1000.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Okay. You want to show the console also, or that's fine?
Yeah, I can show the console. I'm pretty sure nothing is getting printed. I haven't put
Yeah,
much
so
in it.
basically console is an area where you can
Yeah.
see the output if you want to show it, right?
I can show an example of that.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
fine. The console thing, we will just do it in the later part, right? Currently
Well,
I just wanted to show the websites which you have created.
install.log and print candy, um, candy crush. Okay,
And save it.
and save and uh, go live.
Yep.
Okay. Now, after a few points, some stuff, candy crush should be
Mm-hmm.
printed.
Yeah, so in the console the output would be
Yep,
candy
see, candy
crush.
crush has been printed nine
Yep.
times.
Yeah,
Oh,
9.
and the array has been printed.
Yeah, so in that we are storing the score, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's it, Aditya. You can close this and come to the classroom and stop sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am very happy that you came over here and you have showed some of your outstanding projects. Let me tell
Yeah,
everyone,
I'm
these are
so
not just
happy.
three projects. He has created much more than that, maybe more than 20 projects, right, Aditya?
Yeah,
But
it's like
we don't want the video to be like 1 or 2 hours, so we have made it really short, right? So amazing, Aditya. As I told you, I'm very blessed to have you in my life, right? Correct.
mhm,
You have added so much to my proudness as a teacher, right? I'm very happy that I am your teacher. correct? And
yeah,
I'm sure that when you grow up, this is not the end for you. You're going to come up with many, 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 many more exciting websites, and one day we can say that, you are going to be the entrepreneur of this country who is creating apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, and they are on
yeah.
Play Store, and millions of downloads are there, and I would be the
Oh,
happiest person.
Miss, can I show one more project? It's a really funny one.
Show it.
It's like,
So we agreed, right, at the beginning, that we are
yeah,
going to show three projects because we don't want the
yeah.
video to be very very big. But then, yeah, your excitement, show it.
I think everyone will have a laugh with this one.
So what is it?
Okay, it is. I think I remember showing you this.
You have shown me
The
everything,
Are
dear.
You Pretty app.
Mm.
You remember?
Don't use it on me, because I
Yeah,
had got very funny responses, and I had told you that don't share me links of such projects which are testing that are you pretty and what is your score of looking good and all of that. But yeah, it's basically, it's like a filter, right?
yeah. Look, it's called Are You Pretty?
Mm.
Okay, so CSS, HTML,
Maximize.
very simple. JavaScript.
Mm.
It's basically a bunch of if functions that give you um,
It is not
outputs.
just the function. You have also used if else if loop for
Yeah.
coding many conditions. Yeah, you can go live.
Okay, let's go live. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh, I started in JS. The okay, I have to go to HTML to start.
Yep. And port again.
Okay, there. So you find if you're pretty, and
Mm.
then it basically uses the webcam over here. Since we're on Google Meet, uses the Google Meet webcam, and you get your score. It's 19.67, and then it says you're pretty ugly.
Okay. Yeah. So I
This,
want to tell everyone that he has just created it for fun, right?
yeah,
It is
it's
it
not
is
accurate.
it is not accurate also, and it is not meant to hurt anyone, right?
No.
Correct. It's just for fun, right? He likes to fool around with his sister. So basically he has come up with this app to have fun with his sister. So this was probably her birthday gift, right, Aditya? The
Yeah,
website
it
which you
was.
created. Correct.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
add the webcam.
So it is, what I'm trying to say over here is just for fun, right? Nothing intentional.
There we go. Now it should work
Yeah.
properly.
What?
The website.
Mm-hmm.
It has the camera and everything now.
Yeah, I think okay.
There. And now your
Okay.
camera.
Okay. So
Take your picture and then you try and find out. Joe Biden is prettier than you.
yeah, but you can explain it again, right? It went too fast.
Okay, I will go back.
Yeah. So just explain
So
what is the
if
webcam. People don't know, right?
so you click the button,
Mm-hmm.
has a nice image of it.
Mm.
You click Are You Pretty? Then it'll send you to this screen. Then
Correct.
it's kind of like a picture photo shoot. So you can click your picture and then it'll show over here. And then you click Are You Pretty? And teleport you to this screen. Then you click this, which will teleport you to, which will add this.
Yeah. So they are saying that Joe Biden is prettier than you. So you've got a score. So this is a website which is meant to make people laugh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So come
obviously.
back to Google Meet. Stop sharing.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy that you have so much of excitement that this also I want to show, that also I want to show, right? So keep something for the next videos. Yeah, everything you're going to show now, then what are we going to shoot
Yeah.
next time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now see, you're over here, right? This is your first YouTube video, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are many kids, right, who are going to see this video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I talk to them and when I tell them that you will be creating apps, you will be creating websites, so they have this big question mark that, ma'am, how is it possible? How we can do it? Right? And today you are the live example for them that, yeah, this is possible because you're in the same grade, same age, right? So whatever I'm saying is true. So you're the proof of that. But what would you like to say to all those kids who feel that they might not be able to do it, or this is something which is just said, it doesn't work like that? So what would you like to say on
There's
that?
nothing such that you can't do it. If you say you can't do it, you're not saying you can't do it. You're just indirectly saying that you're giving up.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, don't give up, and eventually you'll be able to complete projects like this and all of these even better than me.
Yeah.
If you just put your mind to it, you will be able to do it, 100%.
So, how many months did it take for you to come on this level where you're creating websites?
Not even months, years.
Yeah. So,
Like
how many?
2 years from White Hat Junior till now. Actually, not even 2 years. Actually, an hour per day. So 365 into 2 hours.
Yes. So,
Yeah, like
to
that.
all the kids who are watching this video, right, you can do things like him. But as he said, an hour a day of practice is must, right?
Yeah,
And in this 2 years, it's not like that, Aditya, right? That after 2 years you started creating. In
yeah.
these
It's
two
not like that.
years, parts by parts you have done, correct? Like after 40 classes, you started creating your websites on codepen.io, right?
Yeah,
After I think 70 classes you started doing 3D, and after maybe 144 classes you were used to Visual Studio. So part by part you would be able to do it, right? It's not going
yeah,
to be like 2 big years. After every
right.
part you'll be able to come up with your own things. Yeah.
There's two things. If you start from the top, you're gonna fall down.
Mm.
But if you start from the bottom, you'll only go up. And also, one thing that once you start coding, just don't give up because it seems complicated at the start. You'll grow up and get to know that it's really fun.
Yeah. So most of your time today you're spending doing coding, right? Correct.
Yeah.
So besides all of these things, one last question I would ask you. You said that it has helped you in academics, right? Correct.
Mhm.
You were able to create, what do you say, big projects, websites. It made you happy, isn't it? But
Yeah.
what value it has added in your life as a human being, right? What value it has added in your life? What is the contribution of coding in your life?
It makes me feel that I have a purpose
Mm.
and I'm here to create applications and make it big like the companies like Voodoo and things and apps and games like that. I feel like I'm here to do that.
So you feel as a person that you are here to create things, right?
Mm.
Not just here to just learn something, do a job and settle down, right? You're here
Yeah.
to create something. I think coding has given that confidence to you that you are
Yeah.
the creator, right? The games which you download and you play for hours, that shift has happened in your life, that no, I'm not here just to play those games, I can create much better games than that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm here to contribute much more than playing games and much more than settling for ordinary, isn't it? You can do many more things for people, right? Yeah. So anything else you want to say, Aditya, before we end over here?
Not really. It's just that coding has been a gift to me, and it's come to a point where my mom tells me to stop coding.
Yeah. Okay. So she tells it in a good way, right? Because she's
Yeah.
concerned that, you are sitting for 5 to 6 hours, right? Correct. So she
Uh-huh.
wants you to not get too much affected with it, right? Like your eyes or your body. But otherwise, she's been a very supportive mother to you.
Yeah, she has. She's helped me. She's basically been the key to this journey of
Yeah.
coding.
So as they say that behind every successful man, there is a woman
Woman. Yeah.
always. Yeah. And it's mostly your mom. It starts from
Yeah.
her and it ends with many people, but always it starts with your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Aditya, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your experience with our students and our parents, or with anyone who is watching the video. I'm sure they are inspired by you, right? And I'm very blessed to have you in my life as a student, right? You have
Mhm.
given me so much of happiness, and every hour which I spent with you, it's a learning for you as well, but it inspires me that you're doing so much every day at this age. So where I am, I have a lot and lot to do, maybe. You
Yeah,
inspire me to work more and more and work more harder each day, so that I can contribute many things to you and other kids I have in my life. So
yeah,
thank you so much, Aditya, for
yep,
being here, and I'm going to see you soon. And yeah, before we end our video, what would you like to tell our YouTube videos? We should like,
yeah.
share, and
Subscribe.
subscribe to our channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Aditya.
Okay, thank you, Miss.